Hello, everyone, and welcome to your mystery reading. It is, as always, such a pleasure to be with you in this virtual space. Very excited. Today, I am announcing a little contest to win a private reading with me. So I do private readings, but I'm very limited in the spots. So I felt like today was a good day to celebrate my 2 years on YouTube, which is kind of right now. So very easy. If you want to win a private reading with me, you can simply write in the comments what seed you are planting in 2023, whatever it is. Are you initiating something? Are you planting a seed? You can write whatever you want and you will be automatically kind of registered to participate to win a private reading. So thank you so much. The winner will be announced in the next 10 days. I'm gonna give a chance to everyone to participate, and yeah, you will be getting a private reading done for you the first week of February. So good luck to everyone. Thank you so much for your support and for participating, okay? So the mystery readings will find you whenever you need to hear the messages. It is a general reading, and I truly believe that if you felt called to click on this video, there's gonna be at least one message for you, okay? So let's start by picking the general energy as always. What is the general energy for the collective? Okay, let's see what we have. The Page of Swords. Amazing. So, I just invited you to write in the comments what seed you are planting this year. What are you initiating? What are you starting? So the Page of Swords is very connected to that. It's the initiation of something, taking control of your destiny, taking control also of your thoughts. How are you letting your brain sometimes control the things that you do? The Page of Swords is so beautiful. Like every time I look at this card, I notice how the page is not necessarily holding the sword in the right way, but he does not care. He's taking control of his destiny again. He is initiating something. So I like that. The new beginning of something. This to me is the hero of the deck. It is the card that prepares you for anything. Whatever is put on your path by the universe, any problems, difficulty, you will be able to face this with bravery. This is probably the bravest energy in the tarot. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Okay, King of Pentacles wanting to come through right away. So, sometimes people say that the page and the tarot are foolish, immature. I don't believe that. I truly believe that the energy of the page is a lot wiser than we give them credit for. And the King of Pentacles is kind of a huge confirmation of that. It's not because you are embracing newness and a new energy that you are not good or not ready for it. King of Pentacles is here to say, you are unshakable. Anything that you want to initiate, anything you want to try, is definitely a good idea, it seems like. You are ready. You are so much more wiser than you know. You are grounded and again, unshakable, definitely. You might not feel that way, but everything that you experience is part of your story. It is supporting you in this new beginning, in whatever you want to initiate. I like that. I love to see the page and the king close to each other in the reading. It feels good. It's like, okay, when it comes to your mind, you have this new perspective. You are embracing change and newness, but actually, you are in king energy. You've already been there so many times. So if you feel anxious, if you feel nervous about this change, remember, you've been through so much worse than this. You've been through so many changes, so many ups and downs. You're already in the king energy. You're already good enough. You're already complete. So how can you embrace this new beginning with an open heart? And Page of Wands. You know, this is it. There's a reason I felt called today to do this contest and to invite you to share in the comments, again, what seed you're planting. It's the beginning of the year, so most of us are feeling called to start something new. We have this inner calling. We have this invitation from within. We might not know exactly where it's going to lead us, what it means. Is it really a soul calling? Is it really my intuition calling me? I don't know. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to trust myself. Because at the end of the day, I am free to make a decision. I am free to choose what I want to initiate, what I want to start. Again, I'm taking control of my destiny in a way. Something new that you will be starting very soon is actually a huge part of your journey and also your healing journey. And the star comes after the tower. And that's very important. That's one of the most important things about the star card, is that we've been through the tower. We've been through this very intense change. We transform and we're still transforming. We healed and we're still healing, but we are free. We are free to make any decision that we want. And that is priceless, to have the opportunity to choose, to have the opportunity and the willingness, the bravery to initiate something new. I like that. Anytime you see a naked person in the tarot, there's this energy of freedom. Whatever your mind is telling you, you're free to choose for yourself. And I know that depending on where you live in the world, what is your situation, sometimes we don't have the decision, we don't have the chance to make a decision. We don't necessarily have the freedom to choose for ourselves, but we can choose how we react to things, how we connect with people, how we receive information, how we listen. We can choose to be mindful in every moment. So whatever your level of freedom is, let's say, you still have the chance to choose for you. And that's very important. I like that. Every time I see the star card, I don't know, it feels hopeful. When I see this card in my personal practice, I'm because I use the tarot a lot to journal. A lot of you know that already. Every day I journal picking cards. And when I see the star, I'm like, okay, what dream, like a very big dream that would seem too good to be true, too big. Like, if anything was possible, what would I wish for in this moment? And I always make some type of crazy wish when I see the star card. So I invite you to do that. Definitely. No dream is too big. You are, again, much more powerful, much more wiser, and more free than you know. Okay, what do we need to know? Let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot. Very interesting. The Chariot is our 2023 card. This reading is timeless, but still, I feel it's important that we talk about the energy of this year. So when you break down the numbers of 2023, 2 plus 2 plus 3 gives you 7. So the Chariot is our card for the year, okay? If you use tarot in that way. So with the Four of Pentacles and the Chariot here, you could be invited, of course, to trust your own wisdom with an important decision. You could be faced very soon with an important decision that you have to make. Am I staying? Am I leaving? Am I revisiting this energy, or am I letting go? Am I opening up, or am I sleeping on it and being careful? So you will be invited to start something new, and it will require a lot of vulnerability, okay? So this could be connected to a very big wish that you made, maybe a while back. It could be connected to something that you really, really love, you're really, really passionate about. But for some reason, in the past couple years, you felt very limited in your choices. Maybe your body felt limited, maybe your resources, whatever it is, you are saying yes to yourself. You will be making the right decision for you. Trust your inner wisdom. The Four of Pentacles is a lot about body wisdom. Trusting that we will make the right decision for us, and also listening to what our body is telling us. I say this all the time, but I feel it's so important, especially in soul work, spiritual work, that I say that your body is very connected to your intuition. And we say a lot that the gut is like the second brain, and it's actually true. Listen to those gut feelings. If you feel in your gut that something is not right, sleep on it. Give yourself the time to, journal, meditate, maybe share with another person what you're trying to embrace, this decision that you have to make. Just take the time and pause. Be in the moment and check in with your body, with your vessel. It's beautiful sometimes to ask for other people's opinion. It's beautiful also to connect with spirit guides in the universe and maybe use tarot to ask questions, but you have the answers within you. And I feel like a huge lesson that's coming up in 2023 is really to trust our own teaching, trust our own wisdom, and sometimes remembering that we have the answer. We are the teacher. We know our bodies and ourselves more than anyone. So instead of comparing all the time and instead of always looking for validation, give yourself that validation. Again, check in with yourself. Pause if needed. Slow down. How can you be more mindful when you're trying to make a decision, when you are trying to find which way to go? What to choose, which way to go. Pause with it. Pause with the question. And how can you turn inwards before looking externally for validation, for answers? Very, very important. The Chariot it's connected to Cancer. Beneath the hard shell of the crab is the symbol of Cancer. Beneath the hard shell, there's this tender, soft inside that's just so valuable and so precious. You have the answers within you. If you're willing to dig deep, to pause, to check in, you will be amazed by your own power. Definitely you will be amazed. And look at that. We have the two. This is very interesting. Look at that. I have 4 cards, okay, that fell out. High Priestess number 2, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and 2 of Cups. What the hell? I love repetitive numbers. You probably know that by now. If you're new, I am a huge fan of numerology, and repetitive numbers, in my opinion, are always a little hint from our guides. Listen, we have 2, 2, 2, 2. I love that. I absolutely love that. So in numerology, when you see mirror numbers, especially number 2, there is a seed that you planted that is now flourishing, okay? We are seeing the first sprout of the seed. So number 2 is like after the aces. Okay, I initiated something, I started something, now it's growing. What am I doing with that? Again, very important with the High Priestess, 2 of Swords, making an empowered decision about something and not necessarily looking for external validation. You have it all in you. And also, whatever you want, whatever wish you're making, the most important thing is really to ask yourself, why do I want this thing? I can have it all. I can do it all, but what for? And I've been saying that so much. I've been sharing that in the community post, in my personal sessions. it's important we ask ourselves why. When we want something, when we are trying to manifest someone or something in our lives, is this in alignment with the future I want? Is this thing I'm asking for, is it rooted in instant gratification? Is it something that's going to make me feel good, for a moment? Or is this in alignment with the person I want to become, with the future I'm trying to create for myself? Very beautiful. Also, the infinity loop always is a reflection of as within, so without. I have the answers within me. I feel like all of those too is like a gentle slap in the face from spirit, saying things are growing, things are expanding. If you want it or not, if you're ready or not, you already initiated something. You made that wish, and now it's going to be coming to life. Trust. Also, trusting the timing of the universe is very, very important here with all of those two here. We cannot predict a specific date when something is going to happen specifically. We can only trust that it will show up when we are ready to receive it. With the Two of Cups, well, definitely there could be some type of soulmate energy. There could be you connecting with someone, meeting someone, reuniting with someone, if this is in alignment with what you are trying to manifest. If it's in alignment with some type of wish that you made, that's definitely a good sign. The timing seems right for something to flourish. And I like that. Okay, we're going to be clarifying and digging deeper. If you haven't already, I invite you to like the video and subscribe. For the contest also, you need to be subscribed to participate. I forgot to say that earlier. So when you comment, I can see as a creator who is subscribed to the channel. So make sure to subscribe and like, and make sure to take a moment to participate if you feel called to win a private reading with me. Okay, let's dig a little deeper. I want to know what is flourishing. Okay. Oh, Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. So we have the Page of Wands here and already the Knight of Wands. Already there's some expansion movement also. This thing that you're initiating could definitely bring you to travel, movement, whatever it is, you are doing it with passion. It's something very, very exciting. Getting a phone call, getting an email, finally getting the answers you've been looking for. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is it. You could be signing a contract. You could be having an important conversation with anyone who could help you achieve some type of goal. Anyone who can help you get closer to this future that you're trying to create for yourself. Queen of Swords is the survivor of the tarot. And again, you expand so fast. Right away, the reading started with a page, and then I picked a king. I picked another page. Now there's the knight. And now there's the queen. There's just so much expansion happening for you. So much fast movement when you are willing to keep an apprentice heart, to still get curious, to still open yourself to newness, and never act like you know it all, because no one knows shit. And that is the ultimate truth. Sometimes people believe, it seems like people think that because I do spiritual work or any spiritual worker, like we figure out things. Like I have it all figured out, or I know more than you do. And that is not true. The truth is that we all live in the unknown, and that we all don't know what's up. We don't know. I don't care if you think you have it all figured out. It's not true. And sometimes we consume things online, we consume tarot readings, and we idolize those spiritual workers thinking they know it all, and it's not true. So again, always coming back to trusting your own wisdom, because no one knows yourself better than you do. Not even someone who pretends they can predict the future and they can see everything and know everything. Is just not true. So be very careful who you trust. Be careful who you trust with your energy, with your soul, with your heart. Definitely important. And again, the Queen of Swords is a survivor. You have been through so much. Anytime you are faced with a decision, try to go back to the state of mind, the energy you were embracing when you took a leap of faith, when you had to go through something difficult. What is the energy that you embraced in the most challenging time, the times that you survived, the moment that were very, very heavy and difficult? If you use tarot, I invite you also to pick a card around that. What is the energy that I was embracing in the most difficult time? Pick a card around that for you, and this could be a supportive energy that you can come back to, again, when you have an important decision to make, when you're trying to find which way to go. Because I think this is definitely something that's coming up for a lot of us. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords right now, for me, it has a clear message, and it's we're all in this together. You are not alone experiencing contractions, heavy feelings, anxiety about the future, whatever it is. You could be asking yourself right now, why do I feel that way? Why do I feel so nervous? Why do I feel like there's something wrong about me? Like there's something just a little off with the energy? My friends, we're all in this together. In the traditional version of this card, you can see someone laying on the bed with, their hands on their face, and they're looking very anxious. And on the bed sheet, you can see all the symbols for all the other zodiac sign and the planets. It's really about knowing we're all in this together. And also, the 9 of Swords feels very intense because we are so close to expanding. We're so close to the 10 of Swords, which is releasing everything, starting fresh. And what happens when we are ready to start fresh, to take a leap, make a decision, do something good for our soul, for ourselves? Well, the nervous system is not happy, because the ego is trying to protect you. So that's why. But again, you are not alone. We are all a little bit shaky. A year just ended. We are still very much in a global pandemic. So many things are happening around the world. It's normal that we're feeling shaky. It's totally normal that we're feeling weird and that we don't really know what's going to happen. We don't really know where we're going. So every day we're trying to embrace the unknown, which I know you might be fed up of hearing me say that. It's just the truth. And when you are willing to surrender to the unknown, magic happens. 6 of Wands flew out of the deck. When you surrender to the unknown, when you accept and really let that sink in, again, this message of I am not alone. We're all in this together. Then victory comes. It could be a big victory, a small victory, it could be a personal victory, whatever it is. This thing that you initiated, this wish that you made, it will lead to a personal victory, big or small. And I'm not the biggest fan of the word victory because I feel it could put a lot of pressure. Like, oh shit, okay, the tarot says that I'm getting a victory. So it puts a lot of pressure on us, like, oh, okay, I guess I have to get to work now. A victory could be a very simple thing. Celebrating yourself, celebrating an accomplishment. Also, celebrating the fact that you are starting something. Celebrating the fact that you are able to be more mindful when you're taking and making an important decision. Everything is worth celebrating. Every little improvement is worth celebrating. Okay, is there an important message wanting to come through? We have the Two of Cups. Okay, so 2 is definitely an important angel number. You could be noticing it, 2222 on the clock. It could be 222, whatever it is. Notice when you see 2, okay? When you see this number, any repetitive number really, it's calling you back in the present moment. You can only work with what is here. So when you notice those numbers, especially multiple 2s, sleep on it. Don't rush any decision. And again, come back to the present moment. Maybe your guides are trying to tell you it's not worth it to obsess over the past and the future. Just come back to what is here right now, okay? 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. I like that. There's definitely a lot of healing going on, a lot of cups, water energy this year. It's coming out also in my personal readings and in a lot of readings I do. I feel like the cups are very present in 2023. We're doing the deep work, and that's not easy. Again, it takes a lot of courage to be vulnerable, to say the difficult things, to make empowered decisions. It's not easy. It's not easy, but you're definitely doing the best that you can do. And that, my friend, is good enough. And I can guarantee you that. Okay? So be aware when you see number 2, because it is very important. It could be guiding you towards something. It could be an important reminder for you. I like that. Also, there could be something about healing a relationship. I don't want to make this reading about another person because it's really personal. It's really about you. The messages are for you and about you. But yes, there is healing happening. There is someone either, sending an invitation, opening their heart, getting vulnerable with you. And you're going to feel invited to do the same, to also get vulnerable and open up. Listen to your gut feeling. If it feels right, do it. And again, remember, if your brain is getting in the way and telling you, don't do this, you're going to get hurt, don't answer this person, ignore them, this and that, whatever it is, let your brain do the talking, let your brain do the crazy work. Acknowledge it, it's totally fine. But remember, it's not your truth necessarily. So again, if someone reach out, they want to reconcile, they want to initiate something, you don't need to rush an answer. Pause with it. Sleep on it if you need. And make sure that any decision you make is empowered and is guided by your soul. And that's just not something that we can do, 24/7, 365 days a year. It's not easy to make a soul to make a decision from the soul. It takes a lot of practice. It's not always easy. Again, I'm not better than you are at it. I'm not better than you are. We're all intuitive. We're all in this together. So it's just about having a little bit more mindfulness. Be more aware of how we react to things, how sometimes we feel like we have to rush an answer. Can we listen more than we speak? Are you able to really listen to someone, hear what they have to say? Even if it's not in person, if it's an email, a text, can you listen? Take a moment to sit with the energy, and then when you're ready, speak. That's very important. Listen before you speak. I'm sending love. I cannot wait to read your comments. And again, I will be picking the winner in around 10 days. I am so excited for anyone who is feeling the call to participate. And yeah, I cannot wait to have a session with one of you guys on the first week of February 2023. I'm sending love. Thank you for always being there. Cheers to my 2 years on YouTube. I think this is the 1,000th video I'm posting. So I'm honoring all of you guys today. I'm honoring my journey. And thank you so much. I'm sending All of you guys, a big, big virtual hug, and I cannot wait to read your comments. Thank you so much. Bye.